Hey everyone, Jefferson Graham here. I am about to leave on a big trip, 30 days on the road, and before I leave, of course, I need my AAA triptych, and I got so excited about getting it that I went out and I posted on Facebook that I got my new triptych, and I got so many responses. The responses were, "You got a triptych? They still make triptychs?" Or, "What is a triptych anyway, and why would anybody want one?" Well, I figured I'd show it to you. It's a little crazy right now. That blurry phone in front of you is going to be looking down at the triptych, which is right there. There's my triptych. And I'm going to show you what's cool about the triptych. First, I want you to see what an old triptych looks like. An old triptych was a little thin thing, and you opened up page after page, and AAA would show you your route, and they would take out their marker and they would mark it up, which is great. The new one is way thicker. It's way thicker, and there's a lot more information. Let me go back to, so what is a triptych? A triptych is a detailed route for your travels that you give to the AAA, the Auto Club, and they put it all together for you. Your route, how many miles a day you'll be driving, how many miles you will be driving on the entire trip. They'll highlight all the places you're going to. They'll give you better maps. Well, they actually give you the same maps that you get on your GPS on your smartphone. Let me answer two big questions for you. Why a triptych? Okay. Have you ever gone anywhere where there was no service? Have you ever had a dead phone? Have you ever had the GPS tell you the wrong way to go? So this is an article that was on the AAA website. As they say, GPS signals get lost and phones die, but paper maps are forever, and they're forever reliable. So let me go back over there so I can find it. I want to tell you more about it. We're going to do it that way? Okay, good. In the early 20th century, most roads were dirt and gravel. AAA produced strip maps so early the drivers would know which roads were usable. The first modern triptychs, spiral-bound notebooks filled with maps, were made in 1937, and AAA started mass production the following year. AAA would also point out sightseeing, amusement parks, construction, heavy traffic, rest stops, gas stations, and other points of interest to the traveler, and note as many or as few as the traveler chose. Does AAA still do triptychs? Well, obviously, they sure do, because I have one, and it's right down here, and I'm going to show it to you in a second. It's cool. So let's open that up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here we go. Here's our triptych. I'm experimenting today doing tabletop. I've never done this before live, but you can see that I'm going to drive 3,200 miles. I'm going to drive for 52 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you, AAA. I think I'm actually going to drive for more hours than that, but you get the idea. We appreciate it. We get a little color-coded thing of my route that's going and coming back, which is nice. You can't see this in Google Maps when you're looking on your phone. You can't see the whole enormity of your route. You see their little directions, and they're the same directions. And it's nice. Remember that you need to be going on a trip with somebody, because I can't drive and look at any of this, right? So they everywhere we're going, they had us give them our addresses, all the hotels and everything. And so they're going to take us directly to the hotels. Then you get your color-coded maps. Let's see, how do I do this? Again, you'll see the route we're doing. And that nice little highlight marker that they do so well, give you an idea of what we're doing there. And the maps continue, and I think you get an idea for what else there is in the neighborhood. You get a much better idea with a triptych for what you're going to be seeing on the road than you would ever see in Google Maps. You're just not going to get that information, even if it does come from the exact same place. You have the enormity of your trip, as I say, and you have a nice little booklet that, I don't know about you, but I have been a member for quite some time. Where am I going? I'm going over here. I've been a member for a long time, and I usually have the towing service done a few times a year. Triptiks are free. You go to the AAA and you ask for them. Let me show you. There's another page here that I really want you to see before we say goodbye. Let's get back on that first page. This is very important. Okay. Triptik. See that QR code there? Scan this code and take your Triptik mobile. I don't have the phone set up to show you exactly what we're talking about here, but you do the QR code, and then up comes your Triptik after you've done it in your phone. And all your little stops of the route, I've got 10 or 12 stops on the route, and you click on the first one, and it goes straight into Google Maps, and you don't have to bother typing anything in. It's all there. So it's a lot of fun. Triptiks, they're free. If you're a member of the AAA club, that is a Triptik. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I helped you there.